In this episode of our trip to northern Spain, we visit the city of Santiago de Compostela. This is the capital of Galicia and the last stop for the thousands of people who do the pilgrimage of St. James Way, in Spanish, Camino de Santiago. Everywhere in the city, you can see the symbol of the pilgrim and St. James, which is a seashell. This is something you see in different villages and cities all over Spain, which means that this place you're visiting is part of the many different routes leading to a single final destination, the majestic cathedral of Santiago de Compostela.
Oh! Wow!
How is it?
Impressive!
Now you can talk about your first reaction.
Oof.
Obradoiro Maidan.
So this is the entrance?
This is the main gate. But I think this only opens for royal weddings and things like that.
So would you like to do Camino de Santiago?
Yes.
You would?
Yes.
And there are longer routes and shorter routes. Which one would you take?
Maybe the first time I would do a not so long, and then if I do this again and again, I would try other longer routes. You see how tough it can be. You are more prepared the second time and follow.
Maybe. It's definitely a challenge.
You should take it easy. Despite visiting Santiago in July, we experienced the typical Galician summer, meaning rain showers on and off, something which drove us to a warm shelter for dinner. Here, it was mandatory to have a heartwarming regional soup called caldo gallego or Galician broth. Caldo gallego consists of pork, beans, Galician potato or cachelo, and a local vegetable called grelos, which are the sprouts from turnip leaves. We also had a cheese platter with an assortment of regional cheeses, including queso de tetilla, literally TT cheese. Yes, you heard it right. It's a cheese that has this funny name as it resembles the shape of a female breast. It is a soft, mild cheese which you must definitely try when visiting Galicia.
¿Esas o estas?
A 1.50 por ostra. Sí. €1.50 per oyster.
Okay, I can try one.
Which one do you want?
This one.
This one? Okay. Got it. How many do you want?
One.
One only? Le pone una ostra de esta de acá. You want this one, not this?
Yeah.
You choose which one. ¿Cuál quieres?
Okay, this.
¿Esta? Okay.
Esta no. No me gusta.
Una que usted la
You
experta.
choose. Okay.
¿Esa?
¿Limón?
Sí.
Ajá.
Biraz limon sıkalım.
Poco limón, poco limón.
Chocas
Llega,
lemon. Don't put too
Para
much.
adentro.
Okay.
And in you go.
Muévelo like that.
Slur it. Do you like it?
It's better than I expected. It's very salty and it's a lot better than I expected.
Yeah? You want more?
Very good.
Yeah?
Sabe a mar.
Ajá. Sí, it's the taste of the sea, she was saying. Dice, ya tenemos un problema porque dice, me ha gustado mucho más de lo que me esperaba. O sea que ya, a comer ostras todo el día.
A mí
Sí.
me encanta.
Sí, she loves it.
Me gusta.
Mucho.
I love it.
While there are so many different types of seafood that you can find in a food market in Spain, perhaps the most expensive and peculiar looking one is Percebes. Is it a plant? Is it an animal? Well, it's actually a crustacean, like the crab or lobster. The reason why Percebes is very pricey is because it grows on quite dangerous places, like on the rocks by the ocean. Thus, it is very difficult to collect them. Here in this footage, you can see Playa de las Catedrales in Galicia, which we visited in the previous vlog and where we saw some Percebes growing on the huge rocks. In this next footage, you can see me trying to figure out how to eat Percebes, which was cooked at home. Apparently, you need to peel it and eat the meat inside. People also open the nail-like hard part on top and eat the meat inside there too. As I like all types of seafood, I liked Percebes as well. It really tasted like the sea. But I think I wouldn't go after it just to get that taste another time. But while you're in Spain, I think you should definitely give it a go, especially if you're in Galicia.
We stopped in this little bar to quench our thirst with some local wine called Albariño, a sweet white wine from the area, and also the local lager Estrella Galicia, which in my opinion is one of the best Spanish beers in my ranking, perhaps the second best. We had a different version of the Galician soup or caldo gallego, this time with some added paprika and cabbage, as well as a plate of padrón peppers, and some empanada de atún or tuna pie, yet another regional dish you need to try when visiting Santiago.
Vean.
Santiago is also famous for its delicious almond cake, Tarta de Santiago, also called Tarta de Almendra. You can find this cake everywhere in Spain, but we wanted to taste it here in Santiago with some café con leche. It is gluten-free and very easy to make with only almonds, eggs, and sugar. After we came back from our trip, We made this cake at home and recorded a video. If you want to make it at home like us, you can find the link to our recipe video on the cards and in the description box below.